Hello. Today I am in a much more casual place, setup, whatever. Basically I couldn't be bothered to set up my studio lights and I'm cold, so I'm sat in bed with bad lighting because why not? Oh, that's sweet. And today I am just going to be talking about whatever comes to my mind, which I haven't done in ages, which is weird because that used to be literally all I uploaded on my channel. But I actually can't remember the last time I did one of these. I should probably check when the last time I did one of these was actually, so I don't talk about the same stuff. June the 15th. Well, everything's happened since then. I think the reason I've been doing videos with like more of a plan or whatever is because my subscriber count doubled in like a week in August. Still not quite sure why, but it did. And whenever there's like loads of new people on my channel, I always feel like I need to make good videos, which is weird because like I don't know what videos everyone classes as good, and I like these videos just as much as the other ones. So if you're new, hi, I do these videos sometimes where I just sit and talk. Everyone on YouTube does these sometimes, but so do I. I've forgotten what I actually used to talk about in these, because the last few times I've done them I've been drawing as well, so I just talk about how slow or bad I am at drawing while I'm doing it. Let's start with music. I feel like everything's come out since June the 15th. There's been such good music this year, but I don't know how old some of it actually is. Arcade Fire's new album, Everything Now, came out and everyone online was going on about how amazing it was, and I listened to it and I don't really like it, to be honest. I don't know if I'm just a bit young for it, but I just didn't like it. I like Peter Pan and Good Goddamn. I like those two, but the other ones, I don't know, they just seem a bit old. So I'm not really in on that hype. However, one that I am in on is Nothing But Thieves' new album, Broken Machine. Oh my god, it's so good. I haven't really listened to Nothing But Thieves before. I've heard of them and stuff because everyone I follow on Instagram pretty much listens to them. I'd listened to like a few songs from their self-titled album, but I hadn't really got into them properly. And then I listened to this, and I'm gonna be honest with you, the reason I listened to it is because the album art is amazing. Like, I'll just insert it here, the two things, like the deluxe and the non-deluxe. How pretty are they? They're so nice. So yeah, I did listen to it at first because I loved the album art so much, but then I fell in love with the album as well. I really like Hell Yeah, and I really like the acoustics of Sorry and Particles, so that's basically the acoustic songs on the album, but Broken Machine is also a really good song, and also Live Like Animals and I'm Not Made by Design are two of my favourites as well, but the entire album is just so good. If you haven't listened to it yet, definitely do that. Was Declan McKenna's album after June? Yeah, I think that was more recent than that. If it was, listen to that, it's amazing. I've loved Declan McKenna for a while actually. I'm subscribed to a couple of music channels on YouTube which are like mostly strings and with good noise and stuff, which basically just post songs like every day, and then you can just find loads of new music through them. And I think one of them posted The Kids Don't Want to Come Home a while ago, and I watched the music video for it and noticed that Poppy, who is from the channel, I don't even know what channel's called now, but she acted in Blue Sushi by Bertie Gilbert, which is one of my favourite short films ever. I've talked about that loads on here, I'm not going to go into that, but she was in it, and I was like, well, he's friends with some cool people and this song's cool, so I looked at his other music like Brazil and all of that stuff, and I really liked it. And then he released the album, and oh my god, it is so good. Like, every single song on there, it's a very specific taste of music. You're either gonna love it or hate it, I feel like, but I really like it. Also just him, like Declan McKenna himself is just amazing, and I really wanted to see him live, but it clashed with something else I was doing, so I couldn't get tickets, which has happened with everything. It's happened with Paramore, it's happened with Declan, it's happened with Dodie. Like, everyone is having concerts on this one weekend where I can't do anything like go to concerts, and it's so annoying, but there's nothing I can do about it. Anyway, what else has come out since June? I've talked about Dodie's EP enough, I don't need to go into that. I also found an artist called Mowgli, who I spoke about briefly in my Q&A, but his album Naboo, I think that's how you say it, I don't know. It's really good. Like I said, most of the stuff isn't copyrighted, so if you are a small YouTuber or just a YouTuber, which I know a lot of you are, definitely check him out because his music is really cool for background music or audios or anything like that. Oh, I know what else I'll talk about. Some more small YouTubers, because I did a video about them and since then I have found loads more. So, there are loads, so I'm just gonna like list off the names and link them in the description because otherwise this is just gonna be a super long video. So the first one is Michelle and Diana, Jay from Eat Aliens, Katie McCanley, Luciana Peck, Mandy, and her channel name is just Mandy, but I'll link it in the description. Sabina DZH, I don't know if that's a word or like abbreviation, I'm sorry. Shut Up CC, Tatiana Garnett, Tutu Sketches, and Yana Matvienko. I feel like I've missed some people out there, but basically I'll just put all of them in the description if I did miss anyone out. We're on a massive like group chat and everyone is really nice and the channels are so cool, so definitely go and check them out. Also, I was invited to join a collab channel, which I'm not joining because I just don't have time to manage this YouTube and my art and like schoolwork and homework. I'm starting my GCSE classes this year and I'm taking 2 80% coursework classes and I've got to start my coursework this year, so don't really have time to do 2 YouTube channels on top of everything else. But the people who are in that collab channel are really, really cool. It's called Mind Over Matter. I don't know if it will have launched by the time this video is up, but I'll link it in the description anyway. Trying to think what else has happened. I've got loads of ideas for videos, but they're all like autumnal videos and I feel like I just don't feel autumn yet. Like the weather is autumnal but the trees are still green, so I'm not making autumn videos yet. Plus I need some stuff for some of them which I need to order and I haven't ordered yet. But hopefully there'll be some nice autumn videos that are actually good videos coming this year, because my videos that I did in autumn last year were questionably bad. Questionably was not the right word to use there, but oh well. But autumn is my favourite time of year. Like everyone always asks if you prefer summer or winter and I'm always just like autumn. So I don't like either of them. I mean, I do prefer winter to summer, but autumn's my favourite. It's not just like the weather and the general autumnness, but also everything seems to happen in autumn for me, other than back to school, which is the worst part. It's like, I mean, December is technically winter, but it's usually autumn weather. Like it never snows until like January or February. So my birthday happens, which is right at the start of December, so I basically count it as autumn because it's always autumn. I go away to see some of my friends who I only see once a year, but I really enjoy it. Halloween, which is amazing. And then just general autumn niceness, which is my favourite thing about it, to be honest. Like chunky sweaters and hot drinks and leaves and everything. Like out of my old videos, most of them are private, but out of the ones that aren't private, my favourite is definitely November. I would, like, if I made that now, I would be happy with it, and I made it nearly a year ago because it's just so autumny. I just really like it. I'm gonna make a similar thing this year, but I might do it for just autumn rather than November alone. Fun story about that video. Me and my friend Kirsten, who you may have seen in one of my old videos, which I think is private now. Oh no, she's in that one actually. We went to try and find some trees. At the time, we filmed that part of the video in October to film with like nice leaves and stuff. And the only ones we could find, which had like loads of leaves everywhere, were round the back of our local newsagents. So in the shots it looks like some sort of nice autumnal forest or whatever, and it's literally 3 trees, but we just had to angle it right so it looked like it was a nice place. It's 3 trees and then it's just got a concrete pavement around it and a shop with like cigarettes on the floor and stuff. So yeah, we didn't really succeed in some parts. Like I think there's one shot where she's leaning against a tree and I filmed her and there's just like a metal fence in the back of our doctors like just behind her. But that was a really fun video to film. I actually filmed the majority of it in October, but I called it November because part of it was the fireworks and obviously bonfire night. When I made it, the reason I called it November rather than something a bit more artsy was my intentions were to do one every month, and since then I've done November and I've done April and that's been it. So who knows if I'll ever actually get around to doing that. Probably not, because most months not much really happens. Like I could have done one for August, but I did separate ones. Like I did Low Tide and the Bahamas Travel Diary and New York. Like I could have just put those into one big video, but that would be sort of like the pretentious monthly scrapbook that loads of YouTubers do rather than just a little short artsy video. But other than that, like September, nothing's happened other than going back to school, and I'm at school so I can't film. I could do one for October and I could do one for November, but I think I'll just do one for like the whole of autumn. I think I have like 1 video left, 1 more week, and then I'll start doing autumn videos, because before that I just don't feel like it's autumn yet, even though I'm sat in bed. Oh, by the way, autumn, fall, whatever. Even though I'm sat in bed with a hot tea and a sweater, I don't feel autumnal yet. So hopefully I'll just order like a burgundy sweater and I'll feel autumnal. Autumnal. What? One more thing before I finish. Conafranta, Common Culture, the new clothes. Oh my god, they're so nice. I just want all of them, but they're all really expensive, so maybe not. I really want the denim jacket. Whenever anyone releases a denim jacket, I want it. Like the 1975's denim jackets in their merch thing are the nicest jackets I've ever seen. I really want them, but I can't get them because they're like £150. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, this is probably my last video before I can make autumnal videos, and I don't really have any ideas for what I'm gonna film next week. So if you have any suggestions, comment them, even though I'm not actually sure how many comments I'll get because my last videos have like gone like that with the view counts and stuff, so that might flop. But if you do have any suggestions, feel free to comment them. If not, I might make a video talking about what it's like to be a small YouTuber, because it's quite a unique thing, I think, because everyone who talks about what it's like to be on YouTube usually has like 2 million subscribers, and being a small YouTuber is quite strange. So I might make a video about that. But yeah, other than that, I will see you whenever I decide to make a video again. If you're new around here and you haven't seen me do one of this type of videos before, let me know if you like it, or just like it. That would let me know if you want to. I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. Bye.